course, you mentioned the sheriff's department taking over the police. How's that been going? Y'all have had it going long enough now to kind of give it a test run.
Well, you know, we don't like the word takeover because it's a partnership. It's going great. I've been very pleased with how it's gone. You know, you're always going to have a bump in the road, but there's nothing major going on. I run into the officers quite a bit. I attend court quite a bit, and the officers that were city officers that are now working for the county are very pleased. The training that they're getting, the backup they're getting, it's a good thing.
As a partnership, I noticed, I've seen the cars, the vehicles and stuff. It does look like Belton, it feels like a Belton police department.
Right, substation.
So this is going to be a good long-term partnership with the Sheriff's Department, it looks like.
Yes, sir. And we just partnered with the county to do code enforcement as well, which, you know, we've struggled with that for years. So I'm very excited that come probably mid-January, the county will start doing our code enforcement.
And that gets pretty complicated, doesn't it?
It is. It's a bigger deal than you think. It's a longer process, you know, to get somebody to clean their yard up or move a car that's been sitting there for years. It's a very long process, but I'm very optimistic with this particular project.
And you said y'all had some good grants this year?
Yes, sir. We've gotten almost $14 million in grants. Most of it's lift stations and water lines, and the rest is in the rec department area. But, you know, almost $14 million helps us a lot.
I know we talk about it a lot, but people forget. It doesn't sound exciting that we're spending money on lift stations and water lines. Why is that so important for the future?
It'll allow us to be able to approve some communities coming in, some new subdivisions, which we have one on the block. We've approved a plan for about 120 homes. So this will help that situation and make sure, you know, we have enough water and sewer to run your subdivisions. We've had about 25 new homes start in this year. Once this project's done with the water line, then the subdivisions can start moving.
How about business starts? How's business growth here?
We've had about 8 new businesses this year.
Well, that's a lot for a town this size.
It is. We've had a good year. It's been a very good year.
And one of the bumps in the road this year was the hurricane. And Belton got hit pretty hard, right?
We got hit real hard, but you know, we were without power for probably 3 days, and then some people had it without it up to 10 days. But our community and our employees got together, and it was incredible to watch our church, our community, our employees just pitch in together and get us back going again.
And it, of course, disrupted the Standpipe Festival.
It did. It was about a week out, and we had to make that tough call, but felt like that was the right thing to do. So we did miss having that, but Chili Cook-Off went great. We were able to distribute around $21,000 to all of our nonprofits, because all the money made off the Chili Cook-Off has to be given to nonprofits.
And then, of course, you had a Christmas tree lighting and a Hall of Fame thing. It had a really good crowd out in cold weather for that.
We did, and you know, we had already purchased the fireworks, so we ended up using those at the tree lighting, which I think made it extra special, and it was fun.
And you announced the Hall of Fame, new Hall of Fame members.
Yes, sir. Which usually we're gonna do that now at Standpipe Festival, which that didn't happen. So hopefully from now forward, that announcement will be at the Standpipe Festival.
How about other recreation programs like for the kids and stuff? That all grow this year and then go well?
Yes, sir. Everything's going well. One of the grants that we did get was $500,000 from the Land and Water Conservation Fund to build a new restroom concession stand press box at Lita Poor. So starting next year, that's one of our big beginning of the year projects that we're very excited about. That'll make a big difference in the town.
The things that you and council identified as goals for this year, do you feel like y'all met most of those objectives?
Yes, sir. The police department took up a lot of our time, but we got that handled and on its way, and the water lines and the lift stations. That's been a long process, but we're getting close to getting that done, and that'll be good.
Looking into the first 3 months of 2025, hard to believe we're saying that. Anything y'all have identified that y'all would like to see done here in the first of the year?
Nothing new that I haven't already talked about. You know, we'll be completing the water line project, lift station project, and we'll be starting the Lita Pour project. So those are two big things going on, that closing one and starting the other. So those are exciting things for us.
Is the city of Belton growing?
With 25 new houses, I'd say yes, sir.
So the population's growing?
Mm-hmm.
What's the population now? I'm just curious, you know?
It's around 4,800. I don't know exactly how many, but we're around 48.